I would like to start by acknowledging that we are meeting tonight for our presentation night of our great Indigenous game on the traditional lands of the Yungaburra people. I pay my respects to their elders past and present. Let me acknowledge Councillor Gates representing the Mayor this evening at our end of season club presentation night and welcome her along. I'd like to especially welcome tonight three past board members who we're going to acknowledge later in the evening. Janelle Manders, Bob Gordon and of course John Withereth. Great to have all three of you with us tonight. Of course it's fantastic to be here because the Southport Sharks are such an important part of not only the Gold Coast Suns but of Gold Coast football, and to Doc and all his crew here at the Sharks, you really do mean a lot to the Suns, and I hope equally we mean a lot to you because it's a great symbiotic partnership if ever there was one. Presentation nights, and I apologise for my normal average voice, it's even averager than normal tonight because I'm suffering from man flu, and the men in the room know how terribly debilitating that can be, and the women in the room of course know what amazing sympathy you have to provide for us. But presentation nights are all about rewarding excellence, and they also give us an opportunity to thank everyone for the year and reflect on both the past and what is our exciting future. On behalf of my board of the Gold Coast Football Club, let me extend to all of you, the playing group, the football department, the administration department and the senior executive team, our greatest thanks for everyone's efforts and achievements in season 2016. Let me take this opportunity to thank all the honorary board members, both past and present, for their work at the club and their unending support they have given me in my role. It has been a pleasure to serve with each and every one of you. You're a great, fantastic group of people, and I know working hard, we can build this club into an outstanding success, not only for our Gold Coast community, but importantly within the AFL community. To the players receiving an award tonight, our great congratulations on that tremendous achievement. I wish to especially congratulate Tom Lynch last night on making his debut into the AFL All-Australian side. A truly outstanding achievement for the Gold Coast Suns and one we as a club are extremely proud of. So well done, Tom. I guess I was trying to find some inspirational words on my deathbed this week about, normally people would cheer when I say I'm on my deathbed, but anyway. I was trying to find some inspirational words this week about what to say about the year. The trials and tribulations of this year, the somewhat stupid Melbourne media comments using insane words like crisis and death spiral, or even as we had earlier in the year from someone who should know much better that we are irrelevant and that maybe AFL does not have a future in Queensland. I found that this weekend of all places in Nelson Mandela, Thea and I have been given the great honour recently of staging a worldwide exhibition on this great man's life from his family and the Nelson Mandela Trust in South Africa. So I've been reading up and trying to learn as much as I can about this amazing, extraordinary individual who gave his people so much. Nelson Mandela served 27 years in prison, much of it in solitary confinement, basically because he was black. It was the colour of his skin that he served 27 years. Now that's what I call a crisis. That is what I call a crisis. What we have is not a crisis. What we have experienced this year is barely a scratch by comparison. He of all people had good reason to feel aggrieved. He didn't. He spent his time planning and preparing what he could do for his people. He refused to be distracted by his opponents, and so will we. One of his great quotes, and he had many, could be applied right now equally to all of us at the Gold Coast Football Club. Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do. I truly believe that is our mission going forward. I truly believe the Gold Coast Football Club can and will be an outstanding success, not only for the Gold Coast community, but more importantly, for each and every person in this room. We have exciting times ahead for the Gold Coast Suns. We have a leadership group and a playing group whom have all made enormous progress in the past 12 months in both their culture and their unity within the club. We have a club committed to its people and the welfare of its playing group. We have a coach, senior coaches, and a football department, all in sync with the job ahead of us and all with a belief in what is possible. We have a near full capacity of the playing group to commence pre-season, maybe for the first time in a long time. We have a new state-of-the-art $22 million training administration centre that will be the envy of nearly every other sporting body in Australia that we will move into this coming December. And boy, don't we deserve it. And yes, absolutely we do. And of course, the real potential to be the first, along with Port Adelaide, to play a home and away game in China, helping to place our club and our community on the Asian stage and open us endless possibilities for the Gold Coast Suns. So let me finish the year as I started it when I addressed the whole 128 people who make up the Gold Coast Suns. Never stop trying, never stop believing, never stop being committed, never, ever give up. Our day is surely coming. Thank you for listening.